Hey everybody, we're here again in Nana's kitchen. I'm Missy and she's Arlene and she's behind the camera this time. So I'm going to show you a little something as one of my favorites. It's eggplant parmesan. I got part of the recipe from a friend's daddy who's Italian and got it from his grandmother. So let's have some fun today. What do you think? So I already prepared some stuff because unfortunately we don't live in the same town. So a lot of times it's good to have a teamwork happening. So I had a really large eggplant, on the definitely large side, and I sliced it and you soak it for about an hour in kosher salt. Then you're going to want to rinse it. Since I was at my house, I actually rinsed it and then put it in a dish with paper towels lining on each thing with ice cubes. Guess what you can do with this too? Herbs you get from the grocery store, you're like, why are they not lasting? Put them in paper towels, put some ice. This wonderful lady that I watched, who's 88, taught me that. And I said, how's your parsley lasting so long? So that's it. And so you want to slice the eggplant pretty thin. We're going to end up frying this and then layering it. And we're going to fry it, we're going to dip it in egg, cheese. Oh yeah, cheese. Pecorino Romano, Asiago, and Parmesan. Grated, just always grate your cheese. That's just what you should do. And then we'll put some flour in here. Here's a great tip that Mom has. White lily flour. Put it in a bag so it doesn't go all over the place. And if you have a container, obviously, you can store it in the Ziploc bag to keep it fresh. And then we've got 3 eggs. Depending on how much eggplant you have, you might need more, but you can just add to that. It's no big deal. You're going to add some salt and pepper to your flour, and we'll get to that in a minute. Right now, I'm going to prepare some stuff, and we'll be right back. Hey y'all, okay, so we're back. One of my favorite things about this time of the year is tomatoes. Georgia tomatoes. I've been growing my own. I kind of have a little bit of a thing that I think that they're really good, but it's just me, so I don't grow a lot. But I picked a bunch with my aunt the other day, and there's a different type of soil down here that makes it acidic and sweet at the same time. But every tomato is different, and one of my favorite things is making homemade pasta sauce. You can't find it like you like it, so you can make it however. This is a variation. You can make it however you want to make it. I like to take Vidalia onions from Georgia, 1 large one. The recipe is going to be on it, so I'm not going to go into everything about it, but Vidalia onions, garlic, tomatoes, probably 10 to 12 depending on how much you want. Your sauce is going to end up cooking down pretty much all day. And you want to add tomato paste, and I mean, you can add some ketchup if you want, like a little bit, because it has sugar in it, which you want to maybe add some sugar. This is the sauce. You want it to be that thick. So that's why I'm wearing an apron. You don't want to spill it on you. I mean, yeah. And it's just, you want it to be substantial. And a little salt, pepper, Worcestershire, fresh herbs. I grow my own herbs, so I did parsley, basil, tarragon, and some thyme. So mix it up. You can use Italian seasoning, whatever you want. Let this thing cook. Keep tasting it. Make sure the flavor profile, mine just couldn't, it didn't work, and all of a sudden it was magic. So good luck. We'll be right back frying some eggplant for you. Okay, it's about to get hot in here. I love frying, but the initial one always to me is like, But here we go. I drop it in with maybe some avant-garde materials. Tongs, whatever floats your boat. Like I said, that's the theme of this one apparently. So just put it in. You always want to keep your pan pretty full. Let's say if you're frying chicken, any kind of frying. Mom and I always have a thing where we actually do not overcrowd the pan, but you definitely want it kind of full. Now, this is an electric stove, so everything's different. You might have a gas stove. You're gonna have to use a thermometer or use your gut instinct and see how it goes. I think that one of these is gonna look like it's doing great. We don't like to use a ton of oil, like I said, on the different kinds of oil you use. You want an oil that works with the browning. So you don't want to use too much. Use it to where it's halfway through, like if you're frying squash. Use it where it just coats the bottom. You flip it and only flip it once, if you can. So I'm sitting here waiting for the magical moment. It's like a sunset, you know, that magic hour, and they have like the little green thing that comes in this. I've never seen that. If you have, email us, post a comment. I don't know. I think it's really cool. That magic moment. You know, we all have them. We all want magic moments. You kind of eyeball it. You could time it. That would be novel. If they say like, I don't know, 2 to 3 minutes aside. I'm not sure about that. I like to just feel it. Obviously, if you're frying anything like chicken, anything like that, you better be precise because you need a temperature. If you want, I mean, I never had a temperature with that kind of stuff, but I don't eat meat, so maybe that was terrible. No, you want it to be 165, I think it is. Look it up, Google. Just kind of check it, eyeball it. It's looking golden delicious right now. This is the first one I put in. We're gonna flip it. This cheese turns out so wonderful. And once I get this a little bit to where I can show you one, you're gonna love it. It'll be your new way to do eggplant parmesan, because I'm telling you right now, it's almost like, I don't know, cheese crisp sort of deliciousness. All right, this is looking great. I wish that you could see this. Mom, maybe? Hand it over. Let's see if I can kind of zoom in a little like that. Yumminess. And basically, you want golden perfection. And then you just keep going. Right back at you. Whew, okay, we're back. Finished frying. We started layering a little bit. Got our cheese cut, got some more cheese grated. We did Parmesan and Asiago. The Pecorino Romano is delicious, but it's a teensy bit salty to add so much. We have our eggplant here, which like I said, we've already layered. This is a special treat for my stepdaddy because I'm like eggplant Parmesan meatball sub. I don't know, you can do something yummy with this later. How about that? You got some leftover lunch. So we got these, and we're just gonna keep layering. I've already layered your pan with olive oil. Brush it down with olive oil, then put your pasta sauce on top. Just a thin layer. You don't want it too saucy. Then I do the eggplant, then I do the cheese. I do mozzarella, and then a little bit of the Parmesan and Asiago. So we're gonna continue layering right now so you can see. Look how gorgeous this is. Oh, it's so good. We had a sample. I mean, I shared with everybody. So look at that. You just want it brown and crispy and the perfect kind of layer that you're gonna want to bake to where it finds itself blending together and kind of becomes one. And like I said, if you have some left over that doesn't quite fit your pan or doesn't quite sort of work, have a little sandwich. My little dog Luna is trying to come into the picture, but all I have to say to y'all is once we get back, we're gonna keep layering this. I like to do the eggplant, I like to put the cheese on top of that so it doesn't get too saucy, mushy. Some people do eggplant sauce. Do what you feel. We're all friends, right? We'll see you soon. here we are. Yay! It looks so beautiful. Mom made some garlic bread and with some homemade butter garlic spread that she and my stepdad made together. That's, well, I think I can lift this up. Look, yum! And then the piece de resistance. Here we go. Can you see it? Look at that. We are so excited to have a beautiful dinner. I hope everyone has had a wonderful time and learned some stuff, and hopefully we can do this again. See you later.